Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to the What a Vegan Eats channel, in which I share what I eat on a daily basis. And today, my first food, officially, I actually had a really great glass of organic apple juice, which had a little bit of water in it too. And it's just so simple, but I don't know what it is about that just hits the spot. But now in terms of solid food, I'm having this gorgeous burger. So this is the Hillary's Hemp and Greens burger, and I topped it with some Daya pepper jack cheese, some roasted red bell pepper, and some green onion. Doesn't that look so good? I don't have any sort of bun or lettuce to put on it. I have to go shopping again today. Again. Is it just me, or do you feel like you're always food shopping? I've been bad about meal planning recently, so I find myself needing to go food shopping like every other day. Oh well, I love food shopping. I can't complain. This burger smells absolutely divine, so I'm gonna go eat it up. Oh my gosh. Red bell pepper, especially when it's roasted, is one of my favorite things. Oh, this is interesting. So minutes after I ate that burger, I started having some physical reactions to it. Now, for those of you who might be new to this channel, I'm on a low histamine diet because of some histamine-related things that come up for me. And I have been exploring this low histamine diet for a while. And the burger and the Daya are both a little suspect. Like, I'm not 100% sure that those would qualify as low histamine. So I'm guessing one of them is not. I'm about to sneeze and needing to blow my nose, and I'm having like very subtle but interesting pains in my stomach right now. Not like a stomach ache, but like, or maybe it's like the intestines, I can't really tell, but in that general area. So almost an immediate effect. Unless it's sometimes I wonder if, like, when I eat certain foods, they trigger other foods that are already being digested in my body. So that's possible too, but I'm guessing there's either something in the burger or something in the Daya cheese. The Daya cheese doesn't have that much in it. It's basically just tapioca and some oils, and then the flavoring. So maybe it was the pepper jack flavoring, or maybe it's the flavoring inside the burger. The burger does have spinach, which is definitely a no-no for the low histamine diet, but both of them just contain such minute ingredients. It just makes me feel like whatever it is that's in one of them I'm so strongly sensitive to that even when I have it in small amounts, it creates this reaction, and it's just crazy. I haven't had this reaction in days, so it's got to be something there. It's so fascinating, but it's also kind of a good thing to start to be able to pinpoint certain things, right? And I've been struggling with these symptoms for so long, but never really narrowed in on them. So I feel like I'm getting so much closer. So now I don't know. I had a good amount of Daya over the past few days. So, and I had the burger yesterday without this reaction, but I hadn't combined them together. So maybe it's something about the combination or having too much. I don't know. That's where the mystery part comes in. But I wanted to share that with you. I don't feel that great about eating Daya in general because it's processed. I think it tastes great, but I wouldn't qualify it as healthy. It's definitely a treat for me. And so I think and I don't have any burgers left. All right, well, whittling down to some answers here. Well, I went to yoga class, and I was still feeling pretty stuffy, but I'm feeling better now, which is nice. And I'm keeping it simple for my sensitivities, plus I've got so much to do tonight. I'm like up against the clock with a bunch of projects. So I had to just throw together something really fast I could cook while I was working, and that's a plate of kabocha squash. And just like I had it the other night, it has salt, coconut oil, sage, rosemary, and garlic powder. It's really good. It doesn't need any sweetener this time. This is a really good one. I had a request to show how I made mochi. I think it was Lisa who asked this. So once you take it out of the package, then all you need to do is cut it up into 1-inch squares.
It's a little hard to cut, so I'm going to need 2 hands for this one.
And this is about what you want them to look like. They don't have to be perfectly symmetrical. And you just bake these in the oven for 10 minutes at 450 degrees. Word to the wise, you want to space your mochi out when you put it on the baking pan. Otherwise this happens. It kind of all glops together. I don't really care. I'm just going to eat it, and it's super delicious no matter how it looks. But if you want it to look nice and pretty, then space them out further. These are probably going to need something on them because they're just plain. But look how nice and soft and chewy they are. They're still kind of hot. But they're kind of crispy on the outside and really soft and, what's the word when you, like, chewy, I guess, but it's a really interesting texture. That's really why I love mochi so much, is the texture is just so unique and satisfying. They're kind of, it kind of reminds me of bread, actually. They're pretty good on their own, but I think I might put like maybe some brown rice syrup on them, or I could put, I have a couple different syrups in here. I can't do maple syrup, I found out. And I don't know if I can do this pomegranate syrup. I got this as a gift, and I still haven't used this. This could be really good. So I'll have to check and make sure that's okay. But I don't know what they use as a sweetener. That could be an issue. There might not be any sweetener. And then I have Yukon syrup, which I may or may not be okay. Brown rice syrup is probably the best bet for me, but I'm going to double check on that pomegranate, because that sounds like such an amazing combination, doesn't it?